Hello students, welcome to all of you in online class. Today we are going to finish lesson number 5. So one last topic is remaining. So we are going to discuss about the last topic, that is dividing decimals by a whole number. Okay, after that some problem solving questions are given in revision exercise we will discuss. Then after this lesson number 5 will over today. Okay, so let's start. So what is the question? Dividing the decimals by a whole number. So how you will divide a decimal by a whole number we are going to discuss. Okay, so see, suppose I am taking one example, 22.5 divided by 3. Suppose one question is there, 22.5 divided by 3. So we have to divide this 22.5 by 3. So the remaining process is same. You already know how to divide. Right here 22.5. Okay, and divide by 3 here. Okay. So before the decimal, we will follow the same method. Means simple division method. Okay. So start. So see, 2 cannot divide by 3. We will take 22 together. So what? 3 7 ja 21 minus what will be here? 1. Then you see after that decimal is here. Okay, you see here. Then after 1 before 5 decimal, so put here decimal. Understand? Now you can write here 5. Now you see 3 5 ja 15. Here, I think everyone know division, no in confusion. Every student know division, and every student now know addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Okay, so now you know how to divide a decimal by a whole number. This is the way you can divide. Okay, one question we will take. Then from your exercise, I am taking exercise 5J. Exercise 5J, question number 1. What is the question? 13.5 divided by 9. 13.5 divided by 9. Write the same process. See here, 1 cannot divide by, then take together 13. So 9 1 ja 9. So what will be here? 4. So after 4 decimal is there, put here decimal. Okay, and then after write here 5. 45. See you answer. Clear? No confusion? Okay. So this is the way you can divide. Okay, some more questions we will discuss. What is some other questions? So I am taking one question, question number D. Question number D, 23.75 divide by 5. It is going to divide by 5. So same process, 24.75 divide by 5. So take together 4. 20. What will be here? 3. After 3 decimal is there, put here decimal. Okay, now you can write here 7. So what will be here? 7. 35, here minus symbol, no, don't forget it. Then here 2, then here write 5. 5 5 yeah 25. So you divide, that will be your answer. 4.7. See how simple the process is. Why it is simple? Because due to practice, you have to do practice, solve number of questions. Okay, so one more question we are going to discuss, that is the question number F. Question number F. 861.620 861.620 divided by 4. So write in the bracket 61.620. Here write 4. So see here, 4 to the 8. We'll divide, then take 6. So 4 1 ja 4. Write here subtraction 2. Then 1. 4 5 ja 20. Then 1. Then take here 6. Okay. So now what will be here? No space is there, so I am writing this side. So 4 4 ja 16. Okay. No space is there, so I am erasing and writing upside. Okay. So you can see this 16. I am writing here because no space is there. 16 divided by 16. Okay. Then after, which number will take? 2. So 2 cannot divide by 4. Then which number we are taking? 0. So here we are taking 2 numbers. So we will include 1 0 here. You know, this is a process. Okay. But you can see we forget to put the decimal. No. So here if we are using 6. 6. 2 ja 8. 4 1 ja 4. Okay. 4 5 ja 20. Then we are taking here 1. So after 1, 4 5 ja 20. Then after here is decimal. Never forget to write the decimal. It is happening in the exam. Okay. In hurry you forget to write the decimal. So all the answer will be wrong. Okay. So never be in hurry. Once check, then you will get where you are doing the mistake. Revise it after solving the question. You will find your mistakes. Okay. Now you can see here. Then after how many times? 5 times. 4 5 ja 20. Okay. So this is the way you can solve the questions and you will get the answer. Okay. So now I think you know how to divide. Now we are going to discuss some problem solving questions are given. So we are going to discuss about that. 1 second A question. What is the question? 11.25 liters of juice is distributed into 9 bottles. How much juice will each bottle contain? So what the statement will be? Each bottle contain juice. Each bottle contain juice equal to, what you will do? 11.25 divide by 9. Okay, 11.25 distributed in 9 bottles. No, so divide by 9. So you will get the quantity each bottle contain the juice. Okay, then divide, what will come? That will be answer. The answer will come in what? Liter. No, that much liter. Okay, so you should remember all it out. Now question number B. If 6 equal sacks of potatoes weigh 30.09, what is the weight of one sack? So write weight of the last line of the question. You will get the maximum part of your statement. So see the last point, weight of one sack. One sack. What will be? Divide 30.09 divide by 30.09 here what is, we forget to write the unit, no? So always write the unit also. 30.09 kg and divide by 6. Divide by 6. What will come? That will be the answer. Clear? Now question number C. What is the question? What will be the length of one part? A ribbon 12 cm cut into 5 equal parts. So write length of one part of ribbon. Length of one part of what? Ribbon. What will be? So then after what to do? 12.75 meter divide by 5. What will come? That will be answer. Do you see how simple the questions are? Okay. So this is the way you can solve the questions. Question number 8 is going to reach. Now you can see question number D. If 0.09 kg is the total weight of 9 boxes, what will be the weight of one box? So right, what will be the statement? You can write weight of one, and write in words also, one box equal to 0.009 kg divided by 9. Divide by 9. What will come? That will be answer. You know how to divide. Okay. Next question number E. That is the last question also of your exercise. If rupees 665 is to be distributed among 3 people, how much will each person will get? Each person get. So write each person get. Each person get amount. Each person gets amount equal to what? Rupees 660.9 divided by 3. What will come? That will be the answer. So this is the way you can solve the question. You are seeing how much simple the questions are. Only read the questions, find the statement, then after do the process, and the last you will get the result. Okay. So now this exercise is over. You will solve each question properly with the process in your copy. Okay. Now we are going to discuss the revision exercise, page number 102. So choose the correct option is there. You can solve it. Okay. Then after question number 4, read what is the correct one. Now question number B, convert the following fraction into decimal. You know fraction into decimal. There will be whole number part, then the fraction part. The fraction part you will convert into decimal. Then you will add that. What will come? That will be answer. Next one, convert decimal into fraction. Already know how to convert a decimal into fraction. Okay, divide by how many places after the decimal? 1, then 10, by 2 places, then 100, like this. Then what is the number for given in words? You have to write the number in decimals. Next question, given in decimal, you have to write in words. Okay. Next, write the following decimal number into descending order. You have to write in descending order. You already know. We have discussed how to write in descending order. Descending means from bigger to smaller, and ascending means from smaller to bigger. Now we are going to discuss from question number 4. 3 problem solving questions is given. We are going to discuss about that. That is question number 4, page number 102, page number 102. Question number 4. We are going to discuss. What is the question? Ashok has this much and Sunita has this much. Who has more money and how much? Who has more money? First you compare. So you can see rupees 796.13 and rupees 527.29. Which one is bigger one? You can see here is 3 digit, here 3, and here is 7, here is 5. So this will be bigger. So you can say this 796.13 is bigger than 527.29. So who has more money? Sunita has more money. Okay, Sunita has more money. So after that, how much asking? So what you will write? You will find the difference. So how to find? Subtract from bigger one the smaller one. So 796.13 rupees, and here also rupees, minus 527.29. Okay, you have to subtract now. So see here. So what to do? This is rupees, this is paisa. So what you will take? Here 29 cannot divide by 30. Okay, so you have to take the carry. So you take the carry from 1 rupee, and this is already in paisa. So 1 rupee is equal to how much paisa? 100. So what will be here? 113. And here what will be? 5. The 6 will change. 5. Okay, so 113 minus 29. What will come? 4. 13 minus 9. 4. And here will be 10 minus 2. 8. Then here 7 cannot divide by 5. Again take one carry from here. Here will be 8. So now what will be here? 15. So 15 minus 7. What will be? 8. And here 8 minus 2. 6. 7 minus 5. What will be? 2. So rupees 268.84. This is the difference. This much money is more. Okay. Asking now how much money. So you can write this much. Rupees 268.84 money is more. Okay. So that will be your answer. Now you can see question number 5. Anjali bought a pen for rupees 12.75, a notebook for rupees 4.50. She gave the shopkeeper rupees 20. How much money did the shopkeeper give back to her? Good question. So first you find how much money they expend. Okay, how much they are using for shopping. Okay, so you can write total cost. This is the question number 5. Total cost equal to add rupees 12.75 plus rupees 04.50. You have to add it. So what will be? 5 to 8. So rupees 08.25. Sorry. 5, 12, 1 carry. So 4 plus 2, 6 plus 1, 7. Sorry, forget. Here 17.25. Okay. So this is the total cost of the items. Which item they are purchasing. Now what is asking? They are giving 20 rupees to shopkeeper. How much money did the shopkeeper give back to her? So right. Total money shopkeeper give back to her. Okay, total money shopkeeper give back to her. How much? Can see. So 20. Subtract this from the total money. How much she is giving to shopkeeper? Rupees 20.00 and rupees 17.25. This is the money the shopkeeper will take. So how much they will return? Here minus what will be? So here will be 100 and here will be 19. So here will be what? 75 and here 19 minus 17 2. So rupees 2.75 the shopkeeper will return. Okay. Now one more questions. I walked around the rectangular field with the length 39.5 meter and the breadth 25.75 meter. How much distance did I cover when I went around the field once and then two times? Okay, so I walked around the rectangular field with the length 39.5 meter and breadth 25.75 meter. How much distance did I cover when I went around the field once and then two times? It means how many times? One time and two times means three times. So suppose you should first understand the figure, then it will be much more easy for you. What is the shape of the field? Rectangular. It's like this. So there he is walking around. Okay, walking around. So suppose this is the first time, then after two more times. So 1 plus 2, how many times? 3 times. Okay, clear? So first of all you know that he is rounding. So you should find the length of this field, total length. Okay, and then after you multiply by 3, you will get how much distance he will travel. So first of all, we will find the perimeter of this field. You know the perimeter means the total length of boundary is known as perimeter. What is given the length? 39.5 meter and here 25.75 meter. This will be also 25.75 meter and this will be 39.5 meter. You know this is the property of rectangle. In front sides are same, equal. Now you can add what is the meaning of perimeter? Perimeter means total length of all the sides. You can write here total length of the sides also. What? 39.5. Okay, then 39.5 meter, then 39.5 meter, then 25.75 meter. Here you can put 0 meter, then 25.75 meter. So we have to add. So 0 plus 0 plus 5 plus 5, 10, 0 1 carry. So 5 plus 5, 10 plus 7, 17 plus 7, 24, okay, plus 1, 25. Now how much carry? 2. So 9 plus 9, 18 and 10, 28 plus 2, 30. Now carry will be 3. So 3 plus 3 plus 3, 9 plus 2, 11 plus 2, 13. Now put the decimal before 2 digits. So 130.50 meter. This is the one time sides means length of the boundary. How many times asking? He is rounding 2 more times. Once and then 2 more times. So 3 times, no? So multiply by 3. So what will you write? Total distance. Total distance equal to how much? Multiply by 3. 130.50 meter multiplied by 3 here. What will be there? carry will be 1, 0 plus 1 1, and 3 3 are 9, and 3 1 are 3 meter. Okay, this is the total distance that he will cover in 3 times of the rounding of this field. Okay, very simple. First you will, once again you try to understand. First we will find the perimeter. Why? Because perimeter is the length of the boundary of the field, and this is a rectangle, so in front sides will be equal. So we have add to all the sides here plus symbol will be, and then after it, how many times we are rounding it? 1 time plus 2 more times. It was 3 times. So multiply by 3. What will come? That will be your answer. Okay. So now the again after addition, subtraction given, multiplication given, division given, question E and F, you will solve it. Okay. So now this lesson is over. But what is about your practice? I think you are study well. Maximum students are studying well, and now some remaining also studying well, I expect with you. Okay, so you will solve the remaining questions and you will do the practice any day, anytime. I will take the test of lesson number 5. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you.